Hello everyone. So this is Speak Up Group 3 and we will be recording our sixth video for LAX 2051. So I am Poh Jia Ling and my matrix number is 201260 and I'm studying Bachelor's of Science in Biology.
Hi, I'm Nur Aminah Arifin. My metric number 196531. I'm study Science of Human Development with Management.
Hi everyone, my name is Fong Hor Yeng. My metric number 206132 and I'm currently studying Bachelor of Science in Studies.
Hi everyone, this is Shwu Fei, metric number 203654. Currently year 2 students of biomedical science from Faculty of Medicine and Health Science.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoo Kee with metric numbers 197310. I'm from Faculty of Science.
Okay, so for this video, we'll be sharing about our reflection, our realization, and also what we have learned throughout this whole project. So I think for me, right, like reflecting on my experience, I think it's been an amazing journey lah. But with that being said, it's not without the obstacles that we faced and, you know, like some of the hardship and things that we've been through. But I think overall it was great because knowing that we were able to actually help the students, especially the B40 school students, and also providing them with knowledge and also things that can help improve their lives a bit better, and also giving the volunteers an experience that hopefully they will remember, like being able for them to be able to help the students and also I think in their way gain more experience as well. Yeah, and then what I realized throughout this project is that although it's difficult, like there are some things that it may seem like it's very difficult to get through, but in the end, I guess it's already worth it lah. Seeing like what we are able to achieve and like the final outcome of our whole project. So for me, especially like one of the some of the obstacles I face is in relation to planning the challenge. So of course, like for that, it's a bit complex sometimes for even for me to understand like the problems and all that. But I think with the help of my team, I was able to overcome it, and I think we came up with a very good outcome from the challenge. So yeah, what I've learned like throughout this whole thing is that it's crucial that we have proper planning, like we start from the beginning. Because you know, like initially, like I was a bit confused as to why for Isaac we start our preparations so early, but now I see the whole reason why we start early. So like we are able to ensure that our project runs smoothly, and we are able to fix out any of the kinks that might happen very early on. And one more thing is that teamwork and communication is very important because we are able to, you know, help each other in a team, as well as also maybe come up with better ideas that we can use to improve like our project and all that. So everyone is comfortable enough to like share their opinion or share whatever difficulties that they may have, or maybe sometimes you just need a little support from your team members. So I feel like our team is really good with that. And yeah, that's all from me.
Yes, thanks, Chloe. I think I kind of agree with what Chloe mentioned just now. We actually do a lot of things, and then, of course, we went through a lot of hardship when doing the project. Even though it's a 4 weeks project, but we start planning like few months ago, and then we actually do a lot of like planning, planning, and replan like that. And then, of course, sometimes there's miscommunication happen between that team, and then we kind of like cannot agree on one thing. Things like that happen a lot when we actually trying to plan a very good project, but at the end what we see at the end of the day, the impact is the one that we want to see. I think like what I can reflect on my journey, one thing is that the importance of the process itself. Okay, like even though at the end there's still of like one or two things that didn't success, like probably there are one or two things that didn't go as we wish it to be. So but the process of like going through that thing is what important, I think. And then just now Chloe also mentioned the importance of communication. Yeah, I think throughout my journey, one thing that I really understand, like how actually effective communications will bring out a good result at the end. Because when you are planning for a project, we actually talk a lot between us, right? We discuss a lot. We try to figure out things. We try to solve the problem that we face together. And then let's say if we don't have a good communications, we cannot come out with a good result. Yeah. So I think a lot of things I learned throughout the planning the project, and also like 4 weeks after that, and then we finally go to the project, and we finally finish the project. We actually learn a lot. It's look like just a short time of period, but when we look back, we actually learn a lot of things. We actually gain a lot of experience, and that learning and experience is actually that make us a strong people, like that, like a better person. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mina. So I actually agree with Chloe and Mina about the teamwork partner. Like actually teamwork is very important in our project, and we definitely won't be able to make this project happen without the volunteers and other OC members. So I think collaboration between us and the volunteers is actually the key in this project. So like the 6 workshops are actually planned by the volunteers, and then we will check on their progress, and also we provide support to them when they need it. So everyone has their role to play, and everyone has a part to play in this project and a chance to be involved in the workshops. Yeah. So if everyone is doing their part, um how to say, everyone is doing their respective part, and then the work will be done easier and then faster. So that is what teamwork means to me. And then I also want to talk about my experience in this entire project. Yeah, so I think it's actually pretty good. Like I actually had some of my first times, including first time moderating a meeting, and then first time involving in workshop planning with the volunteers, and then also first time promoting a product which I myself designed, which is the speak up project t-shirt. Yeah. And then also first time launching a live webinar to Facebook. Yeah, I mean, it seems like kind of small thing, but then I think it's actually uh, mean a lot to me. Yeah. So I kind of step out of my comfort zone, although it's not much, but then it is a step taken. Yeah. So I think that's all for me. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Hor Yeng, for the sharing. Yeah, actually, for me, I having a quite special role in this pickup project as a virtual and team manager, and what I see and what I get from all these 4 weeks volunteering experience actually is more from my virtual and team participants. Yeah, so for me, actually, that from the perspective of virtual and team manager, is a very interesting experience actually, like because I can see the growth of my virtual and participants and how they can develop from the first day they join in the speak up project until the last day, and then throughout the 4 weeks time we will have chatting, and then we have sharing, and we have space to chat with each other, talking about what is the challenges of uh is the virtual and participant facing, and then what is the things that they did it unexpectedly, and then like it's a development for as a development for themselves. Yeah, and also something unexpected or out of expectation actually is the result of the workshop and also the podcast. Yeah, the workshop actually very obviously is every time when they have the workshop, and then the feedbacks and also the response from the participants of the workshop actually is very uh how to say, very popular, and also like we able to prove that the workshop actually the students able to get what we wish to deliver. And also for the podcast actually, like the comments under the podcast are also very how the reaction is very good. Yeah. So actually, another things I want to share is my realization. The communication is the key points for each of the parties in this Speak Up project, because among the organizing team, the virtual volunteers, and also the virtual volunteer managers, they will have different kind of opinions and discussion. And being open and acceptance by giving and accept the feedbacks actually is the key to make the whole things works. Yeah. So for me, actually, the 4 weeks it seems to be very long, but actually it's a very fruitful experience for every one of us. Yeah, that's all for my sharing.
Okay, thank you for everyone sharing. So I might mention my positions in this Speak Up team. I am the organizing committee president for this Speak Up team, and then I'm very grateful that we are able to like organize this whole projects, no matter like like I will be the one who concludes all the things. I think in the first week we have educations for volunteers to teach to have a training sessions to them, and then they go through the trainings and then they give our workshops to students. And then at the middle of the in the third week we also held a webinar to raise the awareness about the IT industry things, and also implementing and for the fresh grads and also for the university students. Like this entire project is not only for secondary school students, and also it's actually have benefits university students, not only in these projects but then for outsider, because we invite others to listen to the webinar, which is we get the feedbacks very good. I mean, they even share like very knowledgeable. So when I saw this, I really feel very grateful, and then it's very meaningful and then fruitful in this entire whole preparations of our projects. So and then what I have learned, I think it's more to communications. Yes, and also how is the good explanations to others can know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, it's communication. So I really pour in this before I have organized all the things, and then before I join these projects, because yeah, I cannot explain the things very well to others. So in this journey I have learned how to do it, and then I really want to appreciate all the things, all the peoples that are involved in this speak up team. So and then um yeah, like every one of you have shared, right? We have a very good feedback in podcast, in workshop, in webinar, and also in our training sessions. Like yeah, think I really appreciate all the feedbacks. It's a good feedbacks, and also there are some improvement that we need to take note as well. So because we just finished our projects, we will gonna to have a like analysis, and then I mean it's it's a whole entire projects postmortem. So we will come out with like how we can do better in next projects, and then for future project how can it works better. So I think it would definitely helps, and then it would definitely helps the beneficial that we're gonna to have a touch point with them in future as well. So I think this is my real realizations in these realizations, and then this is my experience want to share, and then yeah, and then thank you all people. And then this is our last video, right?
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Yay. And
Bye
thank
bye.
you. And thank you for our miss who are always listening to our learnings. And okay. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you, everyone, for the
you.
effort. Bye bye.
Bye.